From creepers to creaking, Minecraft players like a lot of things, but one thing they love above all else is correcting people. This is Mine Actually. My name is Kanokarop, and joining me today we have Kareemsicle.
Yay!
Thank you. Lovely to be here.
Doolin.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god, you're literally
One more
copying
for the real ones.
Literally copying me.
And Ryan the Scion.
Hi, I'm not nearly as performative.
I'm also joined by Conyer in our fact checker booth.
Hi, I get the best seat in the house. I get to correct the correctors.
Now, you three all know each other, of course, from the Wastes. That's where we all met.
Actually, I met Cream in Minecraft.
No, stop. I buzzed in first. Actually, I met you before the Wastes.
That's true. Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
You invited me to the
Wastes.
Wastes.
Perfect.
And then Conyer, of course, very important in the DataPack community. We've collabed a few times now.
I believe you and I officially met at Summit a couple of years ago.
Yeah, Smith Summit, which is coming up soon.
Actually, the anvil thing.
Very good,
Does that
Ryan.
count? I feel like, does that count?
It doesn't seem to count, or this is broken. I'm not sure.
It's probably broken. Oh,
That's
no,
all right.
it's working. It's working.
Yes, the game is rigged against you, Ryan. Don't worry about it.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Well, if you don't know how to play, the rules are simple. I have here a stack of statements. These are incorrect statements about the game we all know and love. Your job is to buzz in and correct me. Your corrections must be preceded by the phrase, actually. If you don't say, actually, I can't give you the point, and you can interrupt me at any time. Is everyone ready?
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, then, we'll go ahead with our first statement. While the Desert Pyramid, or Desert Temple, is one of the most well-known structures in Minecraft, it wasn't the first structure added specifically to the desert, having been preceded by the Desert Well a full update earlier.
Oh, man.
That seems pretty.
Sounds right to me, boss.
Ryan.
Actually, it was the first structure in the desert.
You have found what is incorrect, so I will give it to you unless one of the others can buzz in with a more accurate answer.
Actually, the Desert Pyramid isn't actually that well known.
That is subjective and therefore does not contradict anything that we've stated here.
Oh.
You got this.
Actually, I kind of forgot it's a really long question over there, and so I kind of
It is in front of you.
No, it's too long.
And read it.
What's going on? It's like so far away though. I forgot. By the time it gets to my eyes, I've already forgotten what
The
the
speed of light is a little slower here.
Yeah, the speed of light. You got to take these things into account.
All right, well, we will go ahead and give that one to Ryan then. The Desert Well was added before the Desert Pyramid, but it is actually a feature, not a structure, making Desert Pyramids the first desert-specific structure.
You're being tricksy. Okay.
This is going to be one of those nights. Okay.
Bit of a World Gen question to kick things off.
I'm going to have to crack open a cold Mountain Dew for this one. I'm not ready.
All right, well, let's move on to our next statement. There are 3 types of ice blocks. Regular ice, which forms on the surface of water in low temperatures, packed ice, which can be crafted from 9 ice blocks, and blue ice, which is crafted from 9 packed ice. These all generate naturally in the world and can also be mined with Silk Touch. That is Ryan.
Actually, it's just called ice. It's not called regular ice.
It is just called ice. We are calling it regular ice here for convenience so that you can tell it apart from the other forms of ice.
Just want to say I was correct.
But a fair attempt. Doolin, do you have a response?
Actually, there's 4 types of ice. The Frostwalker ice is different than the other 3.
Doolin, that is correct. That is a point for you.
You're such a nerd.
Ryan, you smell so bad. That suit wasn't washed. You should go to the dry cleaners. Cream, you're pretty cool. Ryan, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I am ashamed of myself.
That's such a weatherman question to know.
What does that even mean?
Of course, Weather Boy knows about the ice.
It's just an accurate statement.
Yes,
You would know.
there are actually 4 types of ice blocks. The frosted ice block is a technical block placed by the Frostwalker enchantment, and it slowly breaks until it melts into water regardless of light level.
Actually,
I would say
actually,
it doesn't continuously break regardless of light level.
it does depend on light level. Yes, that is correct.
Really?
Otherwise all of the Frostwalker bridges in the end wouldn't work.
That is true. I figured that was because of a block update trick.
If you like set frosted ice like deep down in the ocean, it'll just stay. It's like you have to get it close enough to the surface.
Wait, and you guys are calling me a nerd?
Well, very good. We're all learning things today. And now on to our next statement. Many of the chiseled block textures are meant to represent particular mobs. Some of these are obvious, like chiseled nether bricks. Ryan.
Actually, the chiseled stone, I think it's chiseled stone brick, doesn't represent any mob. It's just like a series of concentric squares.
Ryan, that is correct. You did read ahead and see that we did claim that the chiseled stone bricks depicted the eye of an Elder Guardian, but in fact, Elder Guardians are depicted on quartz blocks. Stone bricks do not represent any particular mob.
Yeah, actually, Ryan didn't wait until you were done reading the part of the sentence
That is
wrong.
correct. Yes.
It's true.
Well, the beginning was wrong.
The beginning is not wrong. I did not say all of them represented. I said many of them.
Oh, it does. Okay, you're so right, actually.
You got to the right answer with the wrong work.
I'm sorry. I got too
fuming right
excited.
now.
Either way, that is very well spotted, so that is a point for Ryan. Let's take a look at that next statement. In peaceful mode, most hostile and neutral mobs do not spawn at all. There are some exceptions though. Passive shulkers will still spawn in end cities despite being very unlikely for the player to reach them in peaceful, and bastion remnants start populated with piglins, piglin brutes, and hoglins. That is Doolin.
Actually, piglin brutes don't spawn in bastions.
That is correct. That's a point for Doolin. Piglin brutes, unlike piglins and hoglins, are considered hostile mobs and do not spawn at all. Although they are included in the structure during World Gen, they instantly despawn in peaceful, just like evokers and vindicators in woodland mansions. Brian, did you have something?
Actually, Doolin said that the piglin brutes don't spawn in bastions, and that's not true. They do spawn in bastions.
Right, but the question's about peaceful mode.
I think that is probably even too pedantic for us. He did find the part that was wrong.
4 questions in, we found the line.
I'm sorry, I was raised for pedantry. This is who I am as a person. I feel like my identity is being attacked during this show.
The pedant.
I'm surrounded by 2 people that know far too many 4-syllable words. I'm super uncomfortable. Is there any space over by how is it? Connor,
Conyer.
Connor,
Too
buddy.
many syllables. He doesn't know how to say it.
How you doing, buddy?
Hi, hello. You called. You rang.
I did. How you doing?
I am doing good so far. Kano, do I need to fact check people?
Isn't that like the whole reason you're here?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you do want to fact check Doolin about where piglin brute spawn, I'll be like, hey, okay.
And if you want to fact check Ryan on where Kano is speaking and where the actual thing is wrong, we can do that.
Well, anyway, that does take us to our first pink question of the game. Pink questions, like pink sheep, are worth the same amount of points. They're just a little bit different and a little rarer. This is a game we like to call Guess the Rarity. Here's how the game works. You each have a set of items that say common, uncommon, rare, and epic. I will show you a Minecraft item, and you'll hold up the sign for the rarity you think that item is. We have 6 items for you today. Let's see what number 1 is. A Totem of Undying.
I don't see those every day.
Okay, everybody is locked in. That is 1 for Creamsicle and Ryan. The Totem of Undying is uncommon.
Oh, okay.
That's right, Doolin. That's right.
Dude, I'm so bad at the game, I never get to that point. It's rare to me.
Right. Let's see that next item. The Dragon Egg. Okay, that is answers locked in. Everybody got it right. The Dragon Egg is epic.
Yeah, I mean, true, right?
Makes an epic lamp.
True.
That is genuinely the only thing I do with them. That you can't break bedrock with them anymore.
The next item we have is ancient debris. What rarity is ancient debris? Everybody locked in. That is only one for Ryan, although it is uncommon in the world. Ancient debris is just common rarity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just a block, my friend. It's just a block.
Next up, we've got the netherite upgrade template.
Oh,
Bit of a tricky one,
this is the
perhaps.
first one I'm like really unconfident in.
Hey, I think that is everybody locked in. That is one for everybody. It is uncommon. All right, our next item, the lava chicken music disc.
What is that? What?
Lava chicken music disc.
Yeah, Cream, you know
I
how
don't
it goes.
care
Could
if
you-
this
could you
is
sing it
real.
for us?
It's real to me.
What is that?
Okay, I believe that is everybody locked in. That is no points for anybody. The lava chicken music disc is actually rare.
It is?
Yes.
Ah, chicken jockey.
I don't play in a new enough version of the game to recognize that
Right.
disc.
This is my first time being on 26.1.
All right, let's move on to our final item here, structure blocks. What rarity
The frick?
is the structure block?
Oh,
I'm not even
I
gonna-
have actually used these before.
Uh,
Just trying to mental image. What color was the text on it, though?
All right, everybody's locked in. That is only a point for creamsicle. It is epic rarity, an administrative item, and therefore epic. All right, Conyor, what do we got for scores here?
All right, as far as scores, so we've got Doolin with 2 points, Creamsicle with 4, and Ryan also with 4, so it is a tie.
Great. So that is points for Cream and points for Ryan.
Good job,
You're on the
Cream.
board. Epic.
Eat it, Weatherman. Eat it.
That brings our totals to 1 point for Creamsicle, 2 for Doolin, and 3 for Ryan in the lead as we move on to our next statement. The 1.13 update introduced data packs, adding the ability for players to create functions and other files to run commands without the need for command blocks. As part of this update, Mojang also updated the command system, replacing outdated syntax like /test4 with /execute. Doolin.
Actually, data packs weren't introduced in 1.13.
No data packs were added in 1.13. Ryan.
Actually, data packs couldn't create other files when they were initially introduced.
No, data packs, that's how you would add functions and advancements as of the 1.13 update.
Cream, you got this. Cream,
You got something
Cream,
funny
you
or
got this.
quippy to add?
Hyping you up. Go Cream, go Cream.
Thank you.
So I have
Actually,
great confidence in you.
actually, I'm just here to be pretty. I don't know what's going on, man.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good.
Seems like everybody's stumped here. We'll go ahead and call it. So, although data packs were added in the 1.13 update, the ability to create functions and advancements and custom loot tables was added in 1.12. It was just very inconvenient to add them to a world, and it used that old command system.
So I was on the right track, but I specified data packs.
Indeed, yeah. If you had
I
said
see.
functions, you would have gotten that point.
Yeah, I also
Yeah, you got to
would
be
not
like,
have
I'm
known what I was
actually
thinking
part of this
about.
wrong.
Yeah. Actually, something smells off in here.
Actually, something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
All right, well, that brings us to our next statement. Minecraft has a lot of items, and so to make navigation easier, the creative mode inventory sorts these into 10 distinct categories. Blocks such as planks and bricks can be found in the building blocks tab, beds are in both the colored blocks and functional blocks tabs, and there is a whole separate tab just for spawn eggs. That is Doolin.
Actually, including the operator tab, there's more than 10.
That is correct, Doolin, yes.
I was trying to count them in my mind. I was like, there's a lot on top. And
There's so many things happening in there.
Yes, while most players will typically only use 10 tabs, there is actually an 11th tab called the Operator Utilities tab, which contains command blocks and barriers, but it needs to be enabled in your control settings.
As well as
Which is
structure
stupid,
blocks,
by the
which
way.
you guys didn't think existed earlier.
I gotta say, the controls tab, ridiculous that they put it in the controls tab. What's that about?
No, it is. That's
I always assumed it was for like security purposes on servers, but it's probably more so for like players, so that players don't get confused. I don't really know.
When
Not
was that
epic.
added as a new tab? I feel like that wasn't always the case.
operator items tab. Okay, let me go down to history and see 1 point. Oh, it doesn't say. Crap.
It's okay. I'm on a mission. I'm scrolling. I'm
Well,
scrolling.
It's before 2.0. It's before 2.0. That's all we know.
That's true. We can be 100% confident in that.
Operator items tab. Description off. Does it say anything about that in the history here? 1.19.3. That is when the operator items tab.
1.19?
Okay.
Yes. That was when the
Okay.
operator items tab was first added. It was snapshot
I was gonna say-
22W45A.
The
Oh,
reason I got
45A. I was looking at
confused
44A.
is because it does not exist in the version of the game that I still mainly play on, which
Right.
is 118.
Oh my god, my blood is pumping. Maybe I should put the soda. I'm gonna put the Mountain Dew down.
You should at least have it off to the side until you need it.
No, I've been death clutching it since we started.
Well, regardless of why it is hidden, that will take us to our next statement. Much of Minecraft's progression is at least hinted at through the advancement menu as a way to guide the player towards locations or milestones. From punching your first tree to defeating the Ender Dragon, advancements will appear on screen to indicate when you've done either something important or sometimes something very challenging or obscure. Doolin.
Oh, okay. Actually, when you accomplish something very challenging or obscure, it's not an advancement. It's a challenge.
There are several types of advancements. One of them is challenge, but it is still in an advancement file. So that
Ah.
does not contradict our statement here. Ryan.
Come on, Cream, buzz in. You're making.
Actually, the toast notification for punching your first tree is not an advancement.
Ryan, that is correct.
Oh yeah!
Oh my god!
Oh my
Get
god.
good. That's right. Get good
That
was an
was- I didn't
achievement.
expect
I'm so
Yeah.
used to seeing
You
the
got
tutorial pop up my
clowned
mind
on
like
Doolin.
construed as
Holy crap.
Yes, that's right. Many players may recall there used to be an achievement in Java Edition for collecting your first log, but as of 1.12, when this system was replaced by advancements, this is actually a separate tutorial prompt, and there is no
You're so
advancement for punching wood. This was a very tricky one.
Can we bring back the achievements where like you get one for like making a wooden sword?
There's someone on Planet Minecraft who made, like, they revamped all advancements to be the original achievements. I can actually go try to find that if you want.
Does it say achievement get?
I'm sure you, so you would
that's
have to
what I
do, you would have to make a resource pack for that, and that's not what this is. But you could do that with a resource pack, yeah.
All right, well, very pleased you were able to work that tricky one out, and that will take us to our second pink question of the game. This is a game we like to call That Drops What? Here's how the game works. I'm going to show you a mob. You'll have to hold up your sign that says it either has drops or no drops when it is killed, and then we'll see who's right. Your first mob is a cow. Everybody is locked in. That is points for everybody. The cow does indeed drop
Oh, that's cute.
raw beef and leather. All right, our next mob is the villager. Do villagers drop items? Okay.
Well, because
Yeah. Yeah. I think I know where you're going with that, Doolin.
I swear to God, if you kill that villager and it drops armor,
We locked in. Seems like
Yeah.
everybody's unsure. Okay. All right, I think we're going to call that there. So that is going to be only a point for Creamsicle.
I got so hard.
I'm sticking to my shaky guns.
Yes.
Come on.
In Java Edition, villagers do not drop anything, and we are operating on Java Edition rules here.
My head expanded so large, and then it all deflated at once.
Let's go and see our next mob. Turtles. Do turtles drop anything? Okay, I think we will... Gonna need an answer, Ryan.
Okay, I'm unconfident.
Okay, we're gonna lock in here. That is gonna be just points for Cream and Julin. Turtles do drop seagrass, and they will also drop a wooden bowl if they're killed by a lightning strike for some reason.
Why?
I don't
Because
know.
their shell is
It
gold.
hollows them out.
Oh no!
They become bowl.
Oh, that's
You can
awful.
eat soup out of your dead turtle
Perfect for
friend.
my soup.
I was saying, I thought it was because that was a drop that they had in initially for it before they had the baby turtles growing up dropping scoots.
That could be. Yeah.
Instead
I'm
of just an
reading
empty
the
bowl.
history right now, and it's very funny. This is not entirely related, but they added turtles, and then the next several snapshots are they keep adding mobs to attack turtles. They add the drowned, they add the cats, they add the foxes.
Mojang really hates
They
turtles.
saw this
Oh
and
man.
said, "Hey,
Is it to attack the adult turtles
him
or
an
just
op.
the baby turtles?
Just the baby turtles. Sorry,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
just the
okay.
babies. Just the
Okay, that makes more sense.
But yeah, it doesn't. The history on the wiki actually doesn't say anything about the bull thing, so I might have to come back to that later.
Yeah, well, while Conyers looking that up, we'll move on to our next mob here. The Vindicator. Do Vindicators drop anything? Okay, that is everybody locked in. Yes, Vindicators do in fact drop
gonna
emeralds,
say.
and they can drop their axes as many mobs that have equipment can.
I've killed, I think, over like 3 million of them. They definitely drop emeralds.
Yes. Not a particularly hard one, but maybe tricky for players who haven't killed many of them. Let's move on to our next mob here, the Nautilus, a new addition to the mob roster. What does the Nautilus drop?
I was gonna say I've never killed one. There's no chance that I have no knowledge of this.
I'm like someone doesn't diligently read all the snapshot change logs like I sadly do.
All right, that is everybody locked in. That is just one for Creamsicle. Nautiluses do have a very, very small chance to
What?
drop a Nautilus
I
shell
thought so."
if
Really?
they're killed by a player. Yeah.
What is the
No
chance?
way.
It's like 0.05, I believe. Conyer, maybe you can double check
Wow.
that.
What I will look that up.
Wait, that's so
Holy
cool. I had no idea. I literally complained about this, and I have to go delete a video.
I thought that was going to go the way of the polar bear, where it just like isn't useful.
A shell. Let's see, obtaining.
Actually,
Small blue. It is a 5% chance, so 1 in 20.
Okay, yeah. Learning all kinds of things today. Well, we'll go ahead and move on to our final mob here, the Wandering Trader.
Okay.
Does the Wandering Trader drop anything when it is killed?
This is I'm so torn on which of the two
Is it him or is it the
technically
llamas?
drops it. Yeah, exactly.
Is it him or is it the llamas?
That is going to be only points for Julin, but not because the
Yeah.
leads.
Oh,
I know this
Unlike
one.
villagers, wandering traders can drop either their potion of invisibility or their bucket of milk if they are killed
Yes.
while drinking it.
yes, when it's changing from day to night. The leads threw me off so much. Oh, I didn't even think about it.
So let's see, Conyer, how do we tally up here?
All right, so with 2 points we have Ryan, with 4 we have Doolin, and with a whopping 5, Cream wins.
Wow.
Wow,
Oh my God.
all
Dude, you're
right.
so good at pink
I'm
questions.
so good at this game. Oh my
Cream
God.
is
Check this one more
dominating
time.
those pink
Ignore
questions.
the entire first 20 minutes.
Well, if
Thank
I'm looking
you.
at your score,
Thank
you're
you.
only good at pink questions, but you're really good at pink questions.
Yes.
You're the best,
It's-
actually, Cream.
Tried to trip you up at the end there, but that does bring our totals to 2 for Cream, 3 for Julin, and 4 for Ryan. Still in the lead, but we have several more questions to get through, so still anyone's game for sure. Let's move on to our regularly scheduled statements. In a Minecraft movie, Henry finds several items while searching the woodland mansion for the earth crystal, including wheat, iron ingots, and even a golden apple. However, he also finds redstone, a diamond axe, and a diamond sword, none of which generate as loot in woodland mansions. Doolin.
Actually, it's the Earth Orb.
No, you're probably thinking of the Orb of Dominance, but the Earth Crystal is the part that actually broke, and that is what they're searching for.
Sorry, I got so excited by the chicken jockey section.
Actually, I
Right.
haven't seen the movie, so I have no idea about any of the things you're talking about.
He's
But I
hyperventilating,
could
Ryan,
have
please.
sworn that in one room of the Woodland Mansion, there is redstone.
Ryan, that is correct. Redstone
Yes!
does
Okay.
generate in Woodland Mansion loot, but the diamond sword that Henry finds in the same chest does not. Other items Henry finds in the movie that aren't in Woodland Mansion chests include cooked beef, diamonds, and a bundle. What did you all think of the Minecraft movie?
Chicken jockey.
Never saw it.
Chicken jockey.
If I could put on glasses over my glasses, I'd say never saw it.
I showed up in in a cosplay of my Minecraft skin. That is to say, I wore a green T-shirt.
I was gonna say, isn't your Minecraft skin yourself?
I hit a man with a Jeep Wrangler in honor of Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh my gosh.
Did you then fall in love with him?
Oh, sorry, Jeep Grand Cherokee. My bad. I'm so sorry, Jennifer Coolidge. Please don't hit me.
All right, well, now it's time to move on to our next statement, which has to do with Minecraft Classic. Classic was the first version of Minecraft available to players and had very limited features. While there was coal ore, iron ore, and gold ore, there was no furnace to smelt them, and even crafting at all. There were 16 colors of wool, but the colors available were very different from those we have now. That is Doolin.
Actually, feel free to buzz in, by the way, Cream. Actually, only a couple of the colors were different. Most of the colors of wool were the same that we have now.
I would say that doesn't necessarily contradict our statement. The colors overall, the color palette was pretty different, even if most or even
true.
some or most of them were the same that we have now.
Actually, there was a furnace.
No, there were no furnaces in
That was
Minecraft
good.
Classic.
That was
There
good.
was a slight second of
Thank
hope.
you. I
Good
put
answer.
everything I had into that.
Ryan, you want to take a guess?
Actually, the first version is not called Classic.
The first version that was available to players was Classic. Yeah, there technically was an earlier version that the creator called Alpha or Pre-Alpha, but that wasn't available to the public. And obviously, we had Minecraft True Alpha later on. All right, I think everybody's stumped here. We'll go ahead and call it. There were 16 colorful blocks in Classic, but at the time, they were actually called cloth. It wasn't until beta 1.8
What?
when tooltips were introduced that they were renamed to wool.
Wait, did you actually know that? Holy crap.
Brother, this guy
some
sucks.
crazy
Oh
knowledge.
no.
Dude, the colors were really pretty, though. Mojang, please bring back some of those colors.
They were quite nice, yeah.
Data-driven
Anya, can you
blocks
send me a
when...
link to that?
What?
All right, well, speaking of wool, it's time for our last pink question of the game. This is a game we like to call Did You Hear That? Here's how it works. We are going to play a sound from Minecraft. Your job is to buzz in and tell me what that sound is. You need to guess the source of that sound and the action that is being represented. Sound good?
Do it.
All
I'll
right.
try.
Let's get started with that first sound. Cream.
Anvil falling. Actually, anvil falling.
I am going to go ahead and count that. I see where you're going. It is an anvil landing after having fallen. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is one for Cream. Our next sound. Doolin.
Skeleton dying.
No, Doolin, that is not correct. Ryan.
Oh god. Skeleton taking damage?
No, not what we're going for here. Cream, any guesses?
Can I hear it again?
Yes, let's hear that sound one more time.
Cream, you are still buzzed in. Do you want to answer?
I was gonna say skeleton taking damage.
Doolin.
That's a stray dying.
No, not what we're going for here.
What?
One last time.
One last time.
What?
Cream.
Oh my god.
Skeleton taking fall damage specifically.
No, we're going to call this one, I think.
Wait,
Sorry.
can I have one more go, please?
All right, one more go.
Is it a skeleton freezing to death in powdered snow?
Interesting guess, but no. This is a bogged dying. You were dancing
Oh
around
my
it, but
God.
it is specifically the
What
bog.
the heck is a bog?
What's the
poison
difference? Is
skeleton.
little
What are you
loincloth
talking
rustles? What is different?
All right, we'll go ahead and move on to our next sound. Doolin.
Barrel closing.
That is correct. Very nice, Doolin. Very well heard.
So easy.
All right, our next one. Ryan.
That is a shulker taking damage.
That is correct. Yes, one for Ryan. Our next sound. Ryan.
That is, I was gonna say gas. That's not what it's called. The wind charge. Wind charge?
No, that is not a wind charge. Doolin.
That's a breeze. Shooting a wind charge.
No, that is not what we're going for here.
I was saying that's the thing I was trying to think of the name of.
Let's hear it one more
Cream.
time. Oh, unless Cream?
Is that a wind charge going off?
No,
what
good
he
guess,
said.
but let's hear that one more
Is it-
time. Ryan.
Oh!
Wait.
Wow. Wait, what are they called again?
Oh, Ryan's still buzzed
Breeze.
in.
Breeze?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it just a breeze idle sound?
No, Doolin.
Bro, that's a wither! That's a wither shooting a skull!
That is what we're going for, Doolin. Yes, a wither shooting a wither skull.
You're so right.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and move on to our next sound. We're about halfway through. This is Ryan.
Actually, it is a sound added after 1.18.2, so there is not a chance that I know what it is.
I'm not going to comment on when it was added at this time, but that is not correct.
We hear it again?
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. Ryan talked too long.
No idea, dude.
Not real. It's not real sound.
Can you play it several times in rapid succession?
Doolin.
Is that like an illusioner?
Oh, very good guess, but no, not what we're going for here. Let's do it one more time. Ryan.
What? I did not mean to click that. Actually, it's a breeze again.
No, that is not what we're going for here. Cream, any final guesses?
The I can't remember what's the like big cow thing.
The big cow.
Big cow, big gray cow.
Oh, the Ravager.
I have no idea. Oh,
Ravager
big
huffing.
cow?
Is it the Ravager huffing?
No. We'll go ahead and call this one no points here. This is an evoker casting a spell.
Dang it!
So, right idea, but wrong.
I was
knob
so.
here.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. Loser's not even in the game.
All right, well, we've got two more sounds here. Let's listen to that next one. Doolin.
That's a shrieker. When you step in the warden is summoning.
I'll go ahead and count that. It is a shrieker shrieking. It's doing the
Okay,
sound
well,
when
yeah. Yeah, it's a shrieking candle. Thank you.
Well, shriekers shrieking.
It's a shrieker going on a lovely stroll on the beach.
The freakers do, man.
So that is one for Doolin.
Okay, I do need to say though, I hardly know her.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Okay, let's move on
Sorry.
to that final sound here. Ryan.
You're buzzing it before you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You buzzed in so fast. I have to buzz. It was like a bubbly pop, a bloop, something going into a bubble column.
No, that is not what we're going for here.
Cream, do you want to try before I?
I forget what it is. The second someone buzzes.
Yes, let's hear that one more time. Cream.
Is it a drowned taking damage?
Interesting. No.
Okay. That is a husk being rehydrated into a zombie.
That is correct. Yes.
Brother,
that is
what?
a
Wait. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
baby.
That's a thing.
Brother,
That's a thing
what?
that happens.
Yeah, you can put a husk in water and it'll turn into a zombie, and then if you leave it there, it'll turn into a drown.
Yep.
It doesn't.
Like
it
a
doesn't
like
go
a
straight
grow
to being
your
a drown?
own dinosaur.
Nope. You got to rehydrate it before you can
What?
overhydrate it. Yeah, let's hear that one more time. Yeah, that is the husk
Yeah.
to zombie sound.
Yeah, I would say that's not what it sounds like when it goes from zombie to drowned.
You hear that much more
What?
often. Husk to zombie is a very rare one for sure.
Oh my god, there's so much of this game I haven't played enough. And I literally do this every day.
It's okay. Go kill another million Vindicators. You'll be all right.
Well, what is our tally here, Conyer?
Oh, for the scores on this particular pink question, we have Cream with 1 point. We have Ryan tied with Cream with 1 point. And Doolin,
Slay.
drum roll please, has 4 points. So Doolin gets the point.
Very, very
Nerd.
nice. Yes.
Go
That
touch
one,
grass.
Dylan.
Go touch grass. Stinky, stinky
Dominated
little
that
idiot boy.
pink question. All right. Well, that brings our totals here: 2 for Cream, 4 for Doolin, and 5 for Ryan as we move into our final statement of the game, which of course concerns real life skills.
Oh, no.
Please. Please, I literally went outside today.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security has...
No, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so ready for this. I'm so ready for a question about the U.S. Department of Homeland Security.
Oh, my God. Okay.
All right. Everybody's ready?
The Patriot Act.
Composing myself.
Okay. Well, everybody's ready. We'll move on. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security has several tips to help users stay safe online. For instance, it recommends never sharing personal information over the internet and only meeting with people in real life, with a friend, and in a public place. It even suggests being polite. Ryan.
U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Okay. I'm just trying to think, because you should share some personal information online, like with your bank's website or like government websites for taxes and stuff. But I don't know if it would say that there are some things where it's useful. I'm going to go with that, though. I feel like it's not a strict never. It's a almost never.
He didn't say actually.
Yes, Ryan. Doolin, what do you got for us?
Actually, what Ryan said.
I'm going to need you to actually recite it.
Actually, it's not a hard never. There are certain exceptions.
The game.
Can you repeat that, Doolin?
Yeah, actually, it is not a hard never. There are certain exceptions to the rule when it comes to sharing information with things like your bank, for example.
Doolin, that is not what we're going for. While that might be true, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security does suggest never sharing personal info. Cream, any guesses here?
Yeah, Cream.
Doolin, you've buzzed in again?
Actually, it doesn't say to bring someone with you. It just never meet someone ever.
That is correct, Doolin, yes.
Okay.
While it is a good idea to never meet someone for the first time without a friend or family member, in fact, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security recommends never meeting anyone in person that you met online. You can never be certain that someone is who they say they are.
I could be a serial killer.
That's true. Yeah, we have no idea.
Thanks, Kanye.
You know, now that you think about it, now you mention it, when you walked up to us, I did get like an evil presence. I felt kind of when you approached us.
Creepy.
I am my best friend. I met over Minecraft.
You're the best friend?
Yeah, my best friend Phoenix. I'm going to be his best man at his wedding this year,
Like
and we
Phoenix
met
at
playing
Real?
Minecraft.
Yes, a little bit of internet safety information for the audience on that one. Well, that does bring us to the end of our game. Our scores at the end are 2 for Creamsicle, and Doolin and Ryan tied with 5, which means you two are both our winners today.
Do you want to each other's buzzers?
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is a live show, man.
Oh, this is awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Comment below if you want to see even more pedantic Minecraft corrections, and check out all of our great contestants today on their own channels linked in the description. Remember to like and subscribe for more pedantic corrections and custom structures and World Gen content. A big shout out to Conyer and Uni from the Stardust Labs Discord for helping playtest this video. If you'd like to support the channel and participate in custom NPC fights at the end of every video like this one, please consider joining my Patreon. Congratulations to today's winner, Jerkamedes, and thanks for watching!